Hello, lovelies. Long time no speak. It's me again. Sorry, I haven't done a vlog for a little while, but I've actually got some really positive news to share. Some of you already know this, but I had a CT scan. I think it was March time, and I got the results a few weeks ago, and the treatment is working. The tumours have shrunk, and when I say shrunk, you know, they've gone down by a few millimetres each. So they're getting smaller, they've not gone. There is one tumour that has stayed the same, but apparently it's less active. I think that's what he told me. So the oncologist said to me it's exactly what they wanted to see. And it's clearly working. The cancer is very sensitive apparently to this particular treatment that I'm getting. So it's positive news, it's encouraging news. I did speak to my oncologist. I happened to bump into him at some event, and he said that it does have a lifespan, this particular drug, but he said, look, he said there are still options if the treatment stops working. So fingers crossed, I'll hopefully be responding well to this treatment. It is a bit of a roller coaster still, my favourite phrase, because I know a lot of women who have been stable or their treatment has worked and then all of a sudden it just stops working. So there's nothing certain about this at all. I'm realising that I'm wobbling the camera because I'm leaning on the table. So sorry about that, folks. So it's working at the moment. I pray and hope that it will continue to work. So can't be sure. My head's in a slightly better place now. I feel like I've got a bit of my mojo back. I'd seriously lost my mojo. Comfort eating and just feeling a little bit sorry for myself. Still tired, still got the old fatigue, but exercise is helping with that. And I think I've got my mojo back a bit. I've joined Weight Watchers. I had to do something, folks. Seriously, I had to do something. So I've joined Weight Watchers online. It's going okay. I've been going for about 2 weeks. When I say going, it's not in person. It's all online, counting points and everything. But it's okay. I do succumb to chocolate and a few treats, but I'm keeping it in check, which is really, really good. And do you know what? I actually feel better for it already. So I'm just going to keep going. Just a slightly changed tack. It just suddenly came into my head that it's me and my husband's 25th wedding anniversary this year, and we really wanted to do something special. And I've been umming and ahhing about what we wanted to do, and I've been thinking, oh, should we go there? Should we go there? Couldn't really make my mind up. And then I was in my local town walking along the high street the other day, and I saw a holiday in the window, and it just said, Karen, buy me, this is for you. And I went in and I asked about the details, and I came back and said to my husband, right, we're going here, and I've booked it, which was a bit of a lie. I just wanted to see what his reaction would be, because I know he'd probably go, oh. So he didn't balk at it. So we went in a few days later and we've booked it, and it's a cruise going from Hong Kong to Japan. And I've always wanted to go to Hong Kong because my mum and my family lived in Singapore for many years because my dad was in the Navy, and my mum went to Hong Kong and nobody else in the family went to Hong Kong. So I have to get one over on my brothers and sisters and go to Hong Kong. And then we're picking up the cruise to go to Japan. You goes to Kyoto, and it goes to 2 other locations as well. I don't think it goes to Tokyo, but it doesn't matter because I just want to go to Japan. And it's 11-night cruise on Royal Caribbean. I've sort of heard a little bit of mixed reaction about the ship, but do you know what? It's on my bucket list. It's always been on my bucket list, and it will remain on my bucket list until I do it. And you know what? Life is short. It's our anniversary this year, special one. And just grab life when you can. So we've booked it. Unfortunately, my insurance is astronomical. I suppose that's one downside. Well, you know, just gonna have to pay it, aren't I? So just thought I wanted to share that bit of interesting news. So that's something that I'm going to look forward to, and something that I can aim for in terms of losing weight. Yo! What else I've been up to? I've been seeing the counsellor, Action Cancer Counsellor, and she's been very, very good, talking to me about legacy and family and mental health. And some of the things that she was talking to me about was the fact that my brain's always... So she said I need to do more resting and digesting. And could I think about taking up something like painting or crocheting or knitting or something meditative or mindful? And I've done crocheting in the past, but I wouldn't say that I'm particularly brilliant at it. I can only make a massive granny square, which I then call a baby's blanket, and that's about it. But I've actually found a new hobby, and it really is testing my patience to the limit, which is probably a good thing. And it's called diamond art. I don't know if you've ever heard of this. I was looking up painting by numbers because I thought painting might be quite nice, but I'm not very artistic. And then I discovered this thing called diamond art, and it's where you have an image and you have these little rhinestones or diamonds, and you stick them on like a coded area, and you make a picture. So with my love of dragon boating and my club that I belong to, I have got myself this. And it is a purple dragon, and I have populated a lot of it so far with the rhinestones, but I've still got more spaces to fill. But it sparkles, it sparkles. I can't do it justice on here, but I've stuck on every single tiny one of these, and it's taking me forever. But you know what? It is the most mindful thing I've ever done. And I have to get my magnifying glass out so that I can actually see where I'm putting the little stones. But it's really worth having a go. So if you need a little bit of mindfulness and you don't mind leaning over a table and putting each dot on, I know that you can actually put on more dots in one go using this particular, there it is, pen, right? At the end you can put more rhinestones on. But I just like the torture of putting one on the end and sticking it on. So there you go. You learn something every day. And then the other thing I'll mention is that I went to a cancer focus workshop for people with secondary breast cancer a couple of weeks ago. And it was really lovely because I met other women with secondary breast cancer. And the morning was spent on making a jar of, I forgot what they call it. I don't know what it was called, but I'll show you it in a minute. And then in the afternoon we had a sound spa. So we sat on our seats and we lay on the floor, and we had this woman who then played all these implements like crystal bowls, Buddhist bowls. I forgot what they're called. Sorry, I can't remember what they're called. Rain sticks, gongs, triangles. It was just really, really lovely. But the morning session was spent on making, I don't know, it's a jar of compassion or a jar of abundance or something. And here is mine. So You can put inside whatever you want, like things that are important to you. So I put in things about my family, my son, my husband, and then they gave you little lights to put in. There's little sort of affirmations and stuff. And then you can stick on things on the, I think that's in reverse, isn't it? I don't know. And find your passion, it says, family, life is a journey, pets, and a little bit of glitter on the top because I love glitter, as you can tell from my nails. So that was a really, really gorgeous day, and I really met some lovely women. And there's another event happening on the 8th of May in Enniskillen, which I'm going to as well. It's going to be a slightly different content, but again, it's just nice to be with women and other people who understand what you're going through. And you can have a bit of a laugh as well, and it's just really, really nice. So well done to Cancer Focus, a charity here in Northern Ireland, for putting that together. So I hope you all had a happy Easter. Weather's meant to be nice here in UK over the next week. So I will love you and leave you. I don't think there's anything else that I can update you on, but I'm really pleased to say that things are a lot more positive than they were, I think, maybe last time I spoke to you. But you know, it's lifted me, which is brilliant. So thank you again. Oh, I just want to say thank you to everyone who sends me messages, rings me up, thinks about me, asks about me through friends of friends. I really do appreciate it. I honestly do, because it's just nice to know that people are thinking about me. And you know, I'm not at work, and it's I'm out of sight, out of mind for some people maybe, but it's just nice to know that people are still thinking about me and are interested in how things are. So I really want to thank you guys for that. It really means a lot. I just better stop rabbiting on now, because I'm rabbiting on, aren't I? So listen, have a great weekend, folks, and catch you soon.